He's going to keep it on the option.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Play action now. Brissett. Flushed out right. And not willing to take a shot out of the pocket. He tucks it and goes down. 9 yards.
Goes up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Now he's flushed out right, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The Lions move there, look like nobody open, now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Able to find Harris, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. Conversion. 10 yards, good for his Saints. Flush to his right. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. Xavier Williams with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Hines. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, Brissett sliding out of the pocket. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how you have to deal with pass protection and the line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return.
And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Kamara with a carry there on 1st down as he works his way forward for a pickup of 4.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Breeze going to throw. Eluding the pressure. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremy Blackman. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They begin the drive with Hines. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
He's tackled at the 40-yard
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Colts 3, Saints 0.
first and 10. Brissett being chased out left. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Good yard.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints 16-yard line.
They run with Hines. Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was...
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner, his 2nd sack of the night.
13-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Breeze escaping the pressure right. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
To throw is Breeze. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up on the left hooker.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now this time he'll look to throw. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. This is Hines. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Brissett's going to keep it on the option.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
On the return, Deontay Harris.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Saints take over first.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking for plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
Third and 10.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. He'll air it out. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 57 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. Taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On play action, Brissett. Flushed out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the 37. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. First and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Breeze. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
On the throwaway.
On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kick. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Flush to his right.
Got an open man. That's Campbell.
Across midfield and inside the 45. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Now it's Hines, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Brissett. Open man is Trey Burton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Colts.
First down, Brissett. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Now the rookie out of Wisconsin. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett, eluding the pressure right.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Makes the score.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22, Breeze escaping the pressure right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he's got room. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Flushed out right. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Give him 23 yards on the pickup. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Check. Easy.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Breeze's throw on target to Cook. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Got a man. He finds Sanders. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
7-yard line.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
This defense defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Breeze will try again on second down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Breeze to throw again. He'll let this thing go. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 37 yards. And the Saints are back within a score. Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit him with a big play.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Brissett. They'll find Hines out of the backfield.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Brissett from the gun on third. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
Jonathan Taylor.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Dancing to his left. Looking deep for Hilton. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
They go play action with Brissett. And once more for Hilton, and this time complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Rivers going to give this one to Taylor. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
At the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Taylor. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Play action now. Brissett. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Breeze to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And it's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Breeze. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said forget about the sticks. We went 6. So the field goal means we're back to a 1-score game, but with no timeouts left, I think this has to be an onside kick.
I like your analysis there, partner. I think you're right. You need the ball back. That's probably your only avenue.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
Play fake. Brissett. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. He is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
And a Colt
from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there.